Hey guys, my name is Kelly and I'm really excited because I'm about to share with you some secrets about yeast infection that most women never know. Okay, the thing is this. You and I are not really all that different. I mean, sure, you're not exactly me, but we've both had to suffer through a yeast infection. I mean, pretty much every girl has had to suffer through at least 1 or 2 yeast infections in her life. And the fact that you're watching this right now means you're probably suffering from it at this very moment. So pay attention because I'm about to show you how to cure it. For some of you, you may not even know what yeast infection is and how it occurs. Yeast infection is a fungal disease that attacks mostly women, and the agent responsible for this is called Candida albicans. In women, the primary attack site is usually the vagina. It's the environment in our bodies that just favors it the most. Especially during menstruation when there's a decrease in acidity levels and an increase in the heat and moisture, which favors the overgrowth of yeast. And that's not all. If your yeast infection is not treated immediately, it will zoom to other parts of your body. The multiplication is usually very rapid, which is why even a small yeast infection in the mouth or the vagina can lead to a serious illness. These can be severe rashes or brain fog, which could lead to serious changes in personality and behavior. Trust me, it can be that serious. I know, I've been there myself. You see, when I had my first yeast infection a few months ago, I was so embarrassed about it. I didn't want to tell anyone. I had no idea how I had gotten it, and I didn't want to admit to anything like unhygienic. I tried to suppress it, but when the itches and pains became so unbearable, I kind of realized I had to say something to someone and get it fixed. I made some really desperate moves in order to find a treatment, but it was a huge mistake. Becoming desperate made me so stupid that I was maxing out my credit card on anything that said it was a cure, wasn't even researching it properly. I tried over-the-counter remedies. I went to Amazon and ClickBank and bought just about anything that said it was a treatment or an ebook on yeast infection. Heck, I tried just about everything, but nothing seemed to work for me. It was all basically hit and miss stuff. Sometimes it would work for a few minutes, and then within an hour, all my itches and pains were back even worse than before. I was so frustrated with all the treatments, all the stuff I'd bought online and in the pharmacy, all of which claimed to work, and none of them did. I was so done with it, I'd totally given up. So here comes the turning point in my story. On a Friday night, my cousin Marissa came over, and she, lucky for me, had had a yeast infection before. And you know, like, we're girls, we sit up, we talk all night, and she mentioned to me about Yeastrol, which basically showed me that all the other stuff I bought was total crap, didn't work, and Yeastrol is amazing. Heavenly light needs to shine down on it. Awesome. As we were talking, she was kind of telling me more about it. I learned Yeastrol is not only the best treatment for yeast infection, it's one of the only ones that are FDA approved. It's completely natural. Oh, and the best thing, most of these products will just temporarily relieve the symptoms kind of thing. It'll get rid of it for you, but there's no promise that you're not going to get it again next week. Yeastrol, make sure that it goes down to the root of it so that you never have to worry about getting a yeast infection ever again. It is the only permanent cure for a yeast infection. So after my cousin had told me all this, we were talking and I was really excited about it, but I didn't want to spend all that money, you know, max out another credit card on this product that maybe wasn't going to work. Because keep in mind, this is after I'd like given up on everything. I was like, screw it all, I don't care. Like, not I don't care, but I don't want to waste any more money on this and get in trouble for a product that's not even going to work. And that's when she told me it's free. Yeah, you heard me right. They're currently giving away these free bottle offers on their website, so you can go get like a sample to see if it works for you, and that way you have nothing to lose. And that is when I jumped on it, okay? I got my first 2 free bottles, started taking it everywhere with me, and it was really easy because it's a spray, it's not pills, so I don't have to worry about that. And seriously, it comes in this beautiful bottle, so even if everyone like catches a glimpse of it, they're not going to be like, oh my god, it's a yeast infection spray. You know, it kind of conceals itself, which is really nice. The first day I used it, I started noticing a decrease in my symptoms, and after a few days, everything was gone. Honestly, I wasn't just happy, I was like shocked because I really wasn't expecting this great of a turnaround from Yeastrol. To rush now and get your 2 free bottles, just click the link below this video.